Hello everybody and welcome back to your Southeastern Savage Storm esports team, where today our Overwatch team will be facing us against NEO. Before we get anything major, I'd like to introduce our players for our team. First up we have Dark Fox, his name is Jacob. Then we have Eatmeister, which is Josh, Honey Fox, which is Riley, and then Wheezy, and then Alicade. Each member of the team's role is Eatmeister will be our tank for tonight, Alicade will be our DPS, Dark Fox also DPS, Wheezy will be a support, and Honey Fox a support as well. Tonight will be a best of 3 matches, which will contain a different hybrid of maps and game modes. The first map that we'll be doing today is Calicio, and the game mode will be Control, which both teams will fight out for a point in the middle or center of the map, and whoever gets to 100% on that point will win. Now, in these past few games, it hadn't quite gone to Southeastern's way. Very nail-biting games. Really, a bunch of saves, a bunch of clutches, but just really can't come out on top. Usually around the hybrid and escort game modes, but hopefully we'll see a change in that and bring home the W in NEO. Sit back and relax as we get into our first game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, we are waiting on our first game to start. I believe there was either some game difficulties or map difficulties, so hopefully we will be right into our game in just a moment. And if you just now joined us, we are playing Overwatch this evening, and I'll go ahead and introduce you to our team one more time. Yeetmeister is going to be playing our tank role today. Alakade is going to be DPS. Dark Fox is also going to be DPS. Wheezy and Honey Fox are both going to be on supports. Now, Southeastern's Overwatch games haven't gone quite as we'd like them, but they have fought and clutched up in many times, but ultimately fell short in the end. So hopefully we'll be able to come out with a win this evening. Now, go ahead and get on a little personal side and tell you everyone's names. Yeetmeister will be Josh. Alakade is Garrett. Dark Fox is Jacob. Wheezy is Gare Bear. And Honey Fox is Riley, coached by the one and only Southeastern alumni, Garrett. And here we go into our first game of the night, which will be Control on Eloise. And as we count down our final seconds, Southeastern will be facing off against NEO in Control for this very first map. Now, Southeastern has a lot of energy, so we'll see how they can carry this energy over
ready for some bloodshed?
into this game.
Hello.
Five, four, three, two, one.
And in the final second, Southeastern is let out of the gates. Alakade gonna take on Genji here. He has been very vital to this team so far this season, so hopefully we can keep it up. Alakade looking to get a little bit higher advantage point here, facing off with the soldier on this far right side. Orisa and Reaper. Alakade getting off in the middle, looking to pick one off, but can't. He will retreat back. Orisa and Soldier 76 for NEO were off on the point. Alakade really looking to take down their healer, but just can't. He's faced with a bunch of NEO players. Wheezy on the flank of NEO. Yeetmeister up front with Junker. Staring down this NEO defensive point here. Orisa up front along with Soldier. Junker looking to pick the Soldier, but he just can't. Orisa with the deflections. Great healing coming in here. And he'll pick up the kill on Loki. And he pushes his way into the point, getting another one. Taking out NEO's healer. Getting another one. See if he can pick up the Reaper. Reaper will try to teleport away, but that just won't do it. Southeastern will clear the point and will take it back with just under 50% to NEO. Southeastern will begin their climb of their percentage. Yeetmeister on a 5-player kill streak, doing his absolute best. NEO will come back out of the gates with Orisa up in front and are hard in defense mode. Soldier 76 on the side. Yeetmeister continuing to hold the line up front here with Alakade and Honey Fox on the heels. Reaper behind. Tries to disrupt, but just can't. Looks like one will go down for Southeastern. Raspberry picks up another one. Yeetmeister with his ult, and here it goes. But will go down. Southeastern will have to regroup here. Raspberry still on heels. Out front is Alakade catching up. And Wheezy with Tracer. Recalls back, trying to group up again to get another push on the point. NEO looking to pull a little bit ahead here on percentages, but Southeastern again regroups and goes back at it. On the flank is Wheezy, dealing lots of damage here, in and out, blinking all around. He picks up the kill on Odin. Disruptor in the back, he picks up another one on Killer Zombie, and another one. Can he go for fourth? Keep going, Wheezy. And we'll pick up the kill on Orisa. Wow. Great plays by Wheezy there, and Southeastern will take back the point with just a little bit of percentage to spare. Let's see if they can hold it out. As NEO takes another stab at it. NEO looking to spread out a little bit more here, trying to take advantage of all their lanes. Southeastern covering well. E-Meister is met by NEO's tank, Orisa. It's kind of been hard to deal with, but if they coordinate right, they'll do just fine. Up top is allocated with Genji right off in the middle. E-Meister will pick up the kill on Odin. Off in the middle, picks up another one. Orisa and NEO's healer. E-Meister taken back. That Orisa is just being a nuisance at the moment. E-Meister will pick up another kill, and that Orisa will go down. Pick up yet another one. And that will do it. Southeastern will take round number 1, 100% to 90%. Very well coordinated by Southeastern. Just putting pressure and keeping NEO down as much as they possibly could. Great takebacks on the point. And great plays by Wheezy as well.
Why does your face look so
Doing almost on a 4-player kill streak there. Really clearing everyone out. And we'll go into round 2 as we count down the seconds. Really looks like the same setup by Southeastern here. Allocated will switch to Pharaoh. And E-Meister will switch to Diva. Excuse me, back to Junker. Southeastern will be on their way in round number 2. Honey Fox still on the heels, as long with Raspberry. And Allocade. Setting up the vertical game here. Allocade will pick up one. Allocade will pick up another one. Reaper just trying to get away, but he can't. Allocade will pick up another one. Wow. Meister pulled back there. NEO pushed back, and Southeastern will take this first point on their percent. Let's see if they can keep them at a standstill here. Wheezy setting up for some good lines of sight here. E-Meister out in front with Junker still. Can't quite pick up the kill there. Met by Orisa, which has been a vital part of NEO's offense here. Gonna try to stand firm. Orisa gets on the point. E-Meister staying very well healed. Southeastern will pick up one here. That Orisa is trying to interrupt everything Southeastern doing, but they decide to focus on him. If they can pick this up, this will be huge. And they will. Ooh, but E-Meister will go down, but they will pick up the trade on Echo. Let's see if E-Meister can rotate back fast enough. Up top is Pharaoh still. Allocate still flying high up top. Looking for those vertical angles, applying pressure as soon as NEO steps out the gate. Echo and Pharaoh up top. Looks like NEO will regroup here and they'll come back out of the gates. Loki on the point, but he will get knocked off. Wow, that's huge for Southeastern. With only 20% left to go. One final hold, and this might be it for game number 1. Wow. Absolute dominance here by Southeastern. NEO's gonna have to make an aggressive push here just to do anything. And Wheezy still applying pressure up front. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for game number 1. Southeastern will go up 1-0 in the matches of control. And let's look at our play of the game here
Play of the game.
by Allocade.
Forgot your parachute?
Allocade does such a great job here applying a vertical pressure and really, like you saw earlier, pushing the tanks and DPSs off their mark, allowing Southeastern to take game number 1. Really well played together by all. Each role that was picked up was played well. On Eatmeister Wheezy's side, both of them played well together. And Raspberry, and don't forget about Raspberry and Honey Fox providing heals all the way. And it looks like that'll bring us into game number 2, where the game type will be hybrid. Now, hybrid is like the word entails, is control and escort together. First, the team must capture the point, and then they will be provided a payload that they must advance into enemy territory. Now, the loser of map number 1 will pick the second map, so NEO will have their own choice here, but Southeastern will be able to pick the offensive or defensive side. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stick around as we go into match number 2 of Southeastern and NEO. Stay tuned. This will bring us into game number 2 of hybrids.
Good to see you.
Southeastern coming off a heavy win there, as Allocade, Yeetmeister, and Wheezy, all the same, did amazing. Allocade last game had a 10-player kill streak, and let's see if that'll transfer over into this game. Looks like Dark Fox will take on Lucio here. along with Yeetmeister being Reinhardt. And I believe Dark Fox will take on Soldier as well.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Allocate will be May. Or excuse me, Wheezy will be made. And NEO is let out of the gates here as Southeastern sets up a heavy front, blocked off so they can focus on NEO's tank. Well done there by Southeastern, isolating and picking off Loki. Yeetmeister out in front, dealing with the crowd of NEO players stuck right there. Yeetmeister with great support behind him. Gets a little low there, but is able to recover. Wheezy really playing a support role well. They're setting up good ice barriers to just isolate, allowing Yeetmeister and everyone else to pick them off. Wheezy really playing those corners there as Yeetmeister being the distraction up front. He's put to sleep, but he's able to recover. Looks like NEO will pick up a May as well. But off in the middle goes Yeetmeister. But he gets put to sleep. Looks like Yeetmeister able to stay alive. Got right off in the middle of it, disrupting everything NEO tried to do there. But they will try to regroup here as NEO's 2 DPSs push out in front. And Yeetmeister uses ult, taking out 4 NEO players. Yeetmeister will go down. Dark Fox as well. All that's left is Raspberry and Wheezy. And Wheezy Allocate will fall as well. NEO able to take the point. The Southeastern is regrouping and looking for another push. Looks like Southeastern will allow them to get the point, and this will start the payload half of our match here. Yeetmeister again still out in front. With supports behind him from Dark Fox of Lucio. Stacking up on this corner here. Wheezy, Allocate, Dark Fox, and Yeetmeister. Trying to hold the line as this escort comes around the way here. They have to look at their flank. As Raspberry stays in the back, Allocate. Focusing on this flank and is able to hold him back. Southeastern looks to push way up here out of their initial line of defense, but they will retreat back and try to set up once more. This is a really tough situation for NEO because it's really just a kill box for Southeastern to set up. They had to filter them through one of these 2 directions, so hopefully Southeastern can keep them here with 3 minutes to go. Yeetmeister has gained his ult. His hammer crash, so let's see how he decides to use it here. It's a whole host. He's looking to filter them through here, so this could be a great opportunity once they all stack up. Still holding a line here. They're able, 5-player kill streak from Yeetmeister. Yeetmeister gets a little bit too far in front, but he's able to stay alive and pick up some kills there. Wow, well played by Southeastern. They're just still, Wheezy was still able to use his ice barriers and just isolate one of NEO's DPSs. Yeetmeister really holding a line here with amazing support behind him from just about anyone. They're all doing their job very well here. This, again, is a really tough situation for NEO, and he will get the hook, but he has to retreat, pulled back by Raspberry. NEO looks to push ahead here, and they do. See, Southeastern can get some picks here. They have to keep him back. Yeetmeister focuses on the Ana, but just can't. He will pick up the kill. Again, Geetmeister off in the mix of it, trying to mix things up. Dealing damage with his hammer. Again, Southeastern retreat back to their line of defense. Again, Geetmeister with his ult. It's head to head here in this mesh. And he would use his ult, and he'll pin Bastion. But he cannot pick up the kill still. Great healing by NEO, and Geetmeister will go down. That spells bad news for Southeastern. Raspberry looking to be the only one left here. Allocated going down. Excuse me, Raspberry and Wheezy. But they are able to hold on. It's a battle of rotation here as everyone tries to come back to their team in the escort. Miles to go for NEO here. Wheezy still just trying to stay alive, and Southeastern are able to regroup as Geetmeister again out in front. "30 seconds left. And it feels like a long way to go here for NEO. Again, Geetmeister still applying the pressure up front. Still with just a filter and able to pick up a kill there. Finishing off Odin as well, rotating around. And it looks like NEO will be stopped on their payload. As Southeastern done an amazing job of filtering the players just through that small gap there. They really didn't have much of a choice to go either way. They were just forced to meet Southeastern head on, and Southeastern was able to answer. Now they will flip sides, and Southeastern will go on the offensive as NEO will switch to defense. I'm really curious to see how NEO will handle it, if they'll do the same situation as Southeastern did, or if they try to play it a little bit different, and the characters as well. I'd like to again point out just amazing support by Wheezy. Really, his ice barriers just isolated players to where the rest of the Southeastern team could just pick them off so easily. Once those ice barriers were up, there was nothing that those players could do. And it looks like some of the same. Dark Fox again, Lucio allocate on Widow, and Geetmeister will go to Doomfist. Looks more of like a dive play style here.
This should be fun.
So let's see how this will play out with just 15 seconds to go. Now, if Southeastern is able to take this next round, they will win the match of this night, going 2-0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective.
And there goes Geetmeister right out in front, trying to mix it up, dive, just like we said. Again, breaking that early line of defense set up by NEO, trying to isolate the Reaper. But he will be able to teleport away and rotate back on to the point. Orisa and Reaper standing hard on the point, along with the Mei as well. Geetmeister looking to focus on at least one here, and he will pick up a kill on Killer Zombie. But NEO's Reaper will focus on him as well. Their tank will go down, and that will be a wipe from Southeastern. Wow, that was very fast. Everyone did their part there. Geetmeister got out in front early and was able to break NEO's line of set up. Wheezy up top, laying fire down early as we again switch over to the escort portion of this match. Throwing out his dynamite, shooting it. Great accuracy here by Wheezy. Geetmeister up in front against their Orisa. Geetmeister picking up two there. Looks like he'll pick up maybe one more if they're able to play their cards right. Everyone focused on the Orisa, and they will go down. Geetmeister just using his dash to, again, break the line of defense.